Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Today is the 22nd of February 2018. This is JFD Brokers Traders Tea Time with me, Darius Numchauskas, where we're going to have a look at the markets, what's happening right now with the markets before the US Open. So before we continue, let me just give you a chance to read our risk disclaimer here. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. So yeah, like I said, I'll just give you a few seconds to read that for yourself. And yeah, we can continue. Okay, so first things first, the US equities. Okay, so we can see that currently, this is the S&P 500 by the way, this is a daily chart, and we can see that the futures are trading right now at 27.10. So yesterday we closed at 27.01, so we're slightly above the close right now. We'll have to just wait and see if we're going to open in the green, but at the moment it seems that we are going to open in the green. So yeah, and it's moving towards its, on the daily chart here, I can see that it's moving towards its 50 EMA. We're also, I'll just zoom in here a little bit, where also we've got the 21 EMA. So both of these EMAs are kind of going hand in hand right now in one spot. This could be a potentially strong resistance level for this equity market, and so that's running at 27.19, around that level. So I really recommend strongly to observe this area here. Let me just put a shape here. So yeah, this area here, if we manage to get a break above this, it might go and hit these highs here, which would be around 27.47, maybe 27.50, I would say, something like that. If we get a break above these two EMAs here in the daily chart, then yeah, it could go and continue going higher towards the 27.50. And if that doesn't hold, then it's opening the path towards higher levels. Now, at the moment, even though we've got a bullish candle forming here, at the moment, if we look at the 4-hour chart, we can see that it's having its meeting its resistance right now already on the 4-hour chart. So if this area will hold, then S&P might go back down to this area right here. Now, if this gets tested at the 26.80 level, yeah, 26.80 level, if we get a break below that, then it's opening the path. So at the moment, I mean, it's difficult to say, to be honest. Until it breaks one of these levels, we cannot confirm exactly which direction it will continue. The overall sentiment is still more to the downside. So at the moment, like I said, just wait until this will open, and then if it takes out one of these areas here. Now, another one that I want to have a look at the pairs actually. So the pairs, I can see euro dollar. Okay, so we're seeing a huge surge back in the euro, and this morning we were trading at around 122.600. So now the price managed to push back towards the 123.200 and is pushing back to 123.300. This morning we were talking about this one, and we said that we might see a move back up to this trend line here, to this steeper trend line here, and so that the pair could test it from underneath. But also, what I've mentioned is that if we'll manage to get a break above it, and then today we're going to stay with the daily candle will close above this area here, then the whole negativity is kind of off the table, because we might get a continuation to the upside here, towards maybe the 124 level. So this one's actually a good one to watch right now. I wouldn't, let's say, go into this pair yet. I would just wait until it confirms what it wants to do. Now another one quickly, an interesting one would be the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen today, now you can see that it was trading this morning, it was trading around the 131,800 area. Then we managed to have a break below that, had a strong sell-off towards the downside, and reached approximately 131,300 area. And if we look at an hourly chart, actually, we can see that it had a strong retracement, went back up to 131.750. Now it's balancing around this area, around 131,600. Now again, it's also thinking, because we've got a resistance level here. I understand that it already broke it, but for today we need to wait until this day will close in order to understand what it wants to do further. If today we'll manage to get a price move back above the 131,800 area, and the day will close above that, then probably tomorrow we could see some more continuation to the upside, and maybe a test of one of these EMAs. Well, the first one would probably, not probably, but the first one will definitely, could be the 21 EMA, shown here as a yellow line. If that doesn't hold, yep, the 50 EMA is coming up here as well. And yeah, these areas are around 132 area, 132, yep. If 132 doesn't hold, well, guess what? Yeah, we're moving hard. But at the moment, it's too early to say. We still have the full US session here to trade through. So yeah, again, keep an eye on these, especially keep an eye on this area here. Let me just make it smaller a little bit. Yep, so that's 131,550, approximately that. So keep an eye on this area. If we manage to get below it again, then still there is some more potential downside here. But then again, like I said, at the moment it's in a very tricky spot. I suggest again to keep an eye on it. Don't do anything right now. Just like I said, wait for some confirmation. Another one we'll have a look at is the pound. The pound is the same story, has the same story as the euro dollar. So the pound dollar, we're seeing a move back up. This is, by the way, a 4-hour chart. We're seeing a move back above the 200 EMA here. Initially this morning we were below it. We were trading at around 138,500. So now we managed to get back to 139,300. Again, like I said, we still need to wait and see if this is going to close above today, because if the daily chart here is, if the daily candle is going to close in the positive, if that happens, we can see some more moves towards this trend, this steeper downtrend here, and maybe potentially, like I said, we would have this area here tested. This area here is around the 139,650 area. If we do get something like this, and if we start seeing moves above this trend line, then it's opening the path towards this area here at around 140. And again, like I said, it's loving, in the past couple of weeks, it's loving the 140 area. It's psychological level, so it seems that it wants to go lower, but then the next day it doesn't want to go lower. So like I said, until we get a clear move here, it's really difficult to say what it wants to do. Now initially, like we were saying that it might go lower. Like I said, we're now seeing a reversal. So like I said, it's difficult to say at the moment. For us to consider, at least for example, a long here, we would need a break above the 139,750 area, something like that. And then of course, for the longer term, if we get a break above the 140 and a move towards this trend line here, yeah, there we go, this trend line here, then we could consider even bigger long positions taken. So, okay guys, not going to take any more of your time. I hope you enjoyed the US opening bell, and of course the US session. So, yep, happy trading, and keep an eye on the price action. Thank you very much guys. Bye-bye.